Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. We are in the QualityWings 787-8. We haven't been in the -8 variant for a while, and as well as that we are with the GE General Electric engines today. So we've been flying a lot in the 787-9 with the Trent 1000s, but now we've got the GEs, so that's a bit interesting. Flying the aircraft Golf Tango Uniform India Delta, I believe that's correct. I'm saying that correctly. Currently stuck at, sat, sorry, at stand 203 at Manchester, and we're flying this bird off down to Malaga. You may see there's a bit of green under the aircraft. That is because for some reason UK2000 ground textures aren't really being reflected by tomato shade, if that makes sense, which I think is very odd. The same thing with the overhead switches. For some reason they reflect the ground. I'm not sure why they do, but I've had that weird problem, and this is only to do with tomato shade. So yeah. Kind of getting the catering aboard, and yeah. So here's the cockpit, and I've done the loading. I just had to plan the fuel because I did the payload out of the sim, so that was all good. So I had a performance page in that. And let's go and get the RSs lined up. Only take 10 seconds. 60 seconds, sorry. Flight door power. Window heats. It is raining, as you can see. There we go. Not very nice, but we've got true glass, which looks amazing on the windshields here. See the rain effect, which is amazing. And also I have FSFX. Sorry, I don't have FSX. FSFX. Oh god, I clicked that button, whoopsies. Because that wasn't clicked in. That's a bug. It's fine, don't worry. I have FSFX packages 787 immersion, so as it's raining, okay, that's a bad view. We should see the engine get some, I don't know what it's called, but you get like the condensation. Also, when you set full thrust, you get water jets going back out. And it's amazing. Right, catering's finished. Go and close those doors up. And go to the island page, pause in it. We're currently at Manchester, like I said. Now seeing all those checks. 203. That's not found, doesn't matter. Internal position, can't set, that's fine. Route request. So EGCC, there it is right there, second one. And runway for takeoff. 23 left, like so, and the flight number is Thompson, TUI Airways, but Thompson is our flight number. 35 Hotel. I'm not sure if they still call it TUI, but it's Thompson. So that's that. Activate and execute it. So we've got our route there. If anyone wants to fly that, that is our route, and that is literally it. That's our route. Departure and arrival, like I said, 23 left, and we are doing the Cooksey. What's that? What's the full name of this waypoint? The Cooks M1 Yankee departure. Execute that, and now get to the legs page. There's our departure. We have to fill in at ref first before we get anything. So zero fuel weight is in there, 159.5, and fuel we got 19 tons, which is plenty for this flight. We're only going to be using 12 tons of that. I did say minimum fuel required from PFPX, and that's what it's giving me. So yeah, it's quite dark on these. Where is the turn up? There we go. Does that do everything? There we go. Get those lights on. A lot easier to see. Right, 2 on the reserves, and we're going to be cruising at 410 today, which is very nice. Cast index, I'm not sure. I'm just going to put 100. I always put 100 mainly on these 787s. And so yeah. Step size, there's no step climbs, I believe. Yep, that's true. So that's stuck at 0. That's fine. Execute, and that's good. Alright, that's now complete. We'll do the checklist. We can check the oxygen on the captain's side and over on the... Yeah, there we go, first officer side. Lovely, oxygen's done. Flight instruments, they're all up. And now it's just going to do a really quiet little thing. Let's go and configure some things here. We'll zoom in. Oh, actually, that flight plan's gone a bit crazy. What waypoint can I delete? Probably this one here. I don't have to do that, do I? Just use that. That fixes that. Okay, lovely. Okay, passenger signs. We'll get them turned on. There we go. Nav lights are on, logos all good. That's all good, isn't it, today? That can come to... that doesn't come to auto. It just stays at bright. That's fine. It's quite annoying, these green lights here. We will go and get the APU started up. There we go. Right, passenger signs are on. MCP we'll do very soon. What's the runway length? For taking off 23 left, which is 3,000 meters, we are very light. We're going to do rate 2. We climb 2 as well. Probably going to go to 30 degrees. And that gives us an N1, 87. Actually, 50. Should go down again. There we go. Flaps, not 5. We're taking off flaps 15. When there's dash 8, so not the dash 8, but it is the dash 8 variant. So there isn't a flaps 17, 18. They just don't have it. So yeah, flaps 15 is what we're doing for our takeoff. And we'll go over to the EFB over here. Copy FMC data, and also get the weather conditions, just so that's all clear with everything. So currently the temperature is 13 degrees, not 50. Well, I don't know what Matt got that from. 170 at 5 knots. And oh, did I enter that in wrong? Is there an enter? No, it's all good. It's all good. So we get a pretty much, what's that? I don't understand what that says. Is that a crosswind? 1 knot crosswind, then -5 headwind, apparently. The real world flight took off on that runway with these winds, so that's what we're going to do. And there we go. Flaps 5, we're doing 20 or 2, whatever you want to call it, 20% less, I would say, which is wet. And that's our weight, 23 is what we need to put in there. To here, sorry. And V1, 129, 135 is our rotate, and 145 is our V2. Nice. Cool. So 145. So like I said, very slow, very low speeds. That's quick takeoff. 23 left is heading a 232. Some things you can scroll very fast in this aircraft, like the speed. You can scroll that super fast, but this doesn't scroll very fast. I'm not sure why. 410 up to our cruise, which is awesome. Like so. And that's all good. APU, I believe, is running. We can go and double check that on the stats page. Or system, sorry. Yeah. Lovely. Get rid of that. And awesome. Running on the APU now. We can go to the checklist page. MCP is now set up. We can actually get the weather on. Yeah, I'll just hope it doesn't. If this video comes out, then you know that I don't have a crash test desktop because of the weather. We shouldn't turn it on here actually, apparently. Might kill some people with the radar. Let's get that active. No, not the mic on. Whoopsies, I didn't mean to do that. How do I stop doing that? Oh dear. I didn't mean to click you. Whoopsies. Okay, that's fine. It's not affecting anything. That can go to 2000. And where's the weather thing? It is on here, isn't it? Yeah. With the turbulence. And yeah, that's all good. There's a different, flight officer mode, captain mode, nice. These, I'm assuming these are the same thing, aren't they? Yeah. This is the special TCAS for the certain. You can edit both systems. Cool. I'm assuming there's a way to turn that off. Just hold it down. Nope. Nice. Good one. Okay. Right. Takeoff speeds we went through, and CDP flight check is complete. As you can zoom in here. We'll take a look at where we're taxiing around. Passengers are now boarded. So we're going to close up that door. We should get rid of the external power thing and get rid of the jetway. And baggage is almost done. We are getting baggage on via Virgin Atlantic. I did enter in the TUI call sign, but for some reason I still don't get any TUI textures. So maybe I have to find some. If GSX just doesn't have any, maybe we have to find some and install that, which would be kind of cool. So yeah, should get started up very soon. And I'll get Project Fly started up. I'll be back as soon as the baggage is done, Project Fly is running, and actually I said QH. There we go. I'll be back very soon. Bye bye. Okay, welcome back. And after cargo is just finished, so we're going to close up that door. Forward cargo is almost done, and then boarding will be complete. And we'll get the push. Project Fly is all running. That is amazing. So on our taxi, we're going to get push back nose right, and we're then going to taxi down Delta. It's kind of confusing, these charts. I can't really see exactly. Yeah, we're going to continue. Yeah, we're just going to taxi down Delta, and then on to Tango. Simple. Yeah, so push back nose right, taxi into Delta, cross 23 right, 05 left, and then on to Tango, and then we should be at the runway. That's all good. And beacon light can come on now. Close that door. Close L4 door. Let's make sure that's closed. Prepare for pushback. Nose right. Lovely. Go back to the ND page. This can actually zoom in once. That's lovely. Nice. Flight directors. We'll keep the auto throttles off. ARM, LNAV, and VNAV. And that is wonderful. Just waiting for our push. Right, actually we can just do some of this if you want. No, it's not turned on just yet.
Pushing back in a couple of minutes. Parking brake on, please.
Parking brake's already on, so it's all good. It is right. Yep. Just waiting for GSX to do its stuff. We're all good on our side. We've got the AP running, so we can turn on the fuel pumps. There's no fuel in the centre actually. Packs on auto, they don't have to come off at all, but they will come off automatically. We'll start the hydraulics as soon as it gets pushed back. There we go. So pretty much 1000 is our pressure, HPA. Hopefully we should get an amazing realism.
Apron's now clear, ready to push. Release parking brakes, please.
Amazing realism, because we'll get like the engine stuff going, we've got true glass, we've got everything right now, which is awesome, absolutely awesome. So yeah, engine start, right, left elec, waiting for fault lights to go off, there we go, super fast, we'll start number right and left.
Go ahead from cockpit.
Should see this, getting that little bit, hopefully. Maybe it's because we're moving, I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe it does it at a certain time, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe the aircraft has to be stopped on the ground, because when I just loaded in the aircraft, it did it, so I'm not sure what's going on now. Awesome. Unless we missed it. Missed it for a very short spell. So yeah, engines are now running. Awesome. Started up very nice and fast. There's a Ryanair over there. Silly little thing. Who flies with them? Yeah, we should be able to make it out there, depending where they push us. Right, we can go and get our wipers on if you want. Just see out the windscreen there. You'll bring that down as well. Actually, I'll bring it down at takeoff, so it's easy to taxi without that. Right. So, if we look at this, the ND here, we see we're actually going to taxi out and then take that there, and apparently it's Lima. No, this is Delta. Sorry, and then going around there and then up there. Am I right in saying that? No, Lima is the inner one apparently. No, Delta's the outer one. That's confusing. I'm just going to taxi whatever I am going to. It's like a certain taxi chart for this airport. Actually, I can zoom in a bit more. So yeah, we are going to taxi on Delta. That's correct.
Push now complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Yeah. Okay. Delta. We could just. Yeah, we're going to taxi on Delta. Yeah. Okay, I understand. So Delta doesn't. Don't know if it shows it on the charts here. Yeah, so yeah, this is Delta. We're going to taxi out. I'm going to taxi out here. Lima is this way round. Delta's out here and then kicks in there and goes up there. And that's the way of Delta. I will set flaps for 15. Oh, that's too far. Flag control check. There we go. Full right. Full left. All the way down. All the way up. And now the rudder. Right and left. Lovely. And that will be trimmed up to 4.75. Which you can see over here as well. Flaps now set. There we go, 4.75.
Unlocking the gear.
Cool. Auto brake, sorry, I said R2 brake. I say auto brake to RTO, but I kind of mix the two words together. Is that a washer? Does that wash the screen? I don't want to click it. There's one warning, that's just the T-gas, that can go away now. That's all good. Just waiting for them to get out of the way so we're all good to go, and then we taxi off. Yeah, I was going to make a really sharp right-hand turn, really. Can we taxi down there? I think we should be able to fit down there. It's quite tight, but we should be able to. Okay, turn offs, taxi. Seatbelt sensor on, that's all good, lovely. Oh, that is not good. Is that one of my lights? That's my taxi light. I'll turn that taxi light off for now then. It's weird. Alright, set the parking, release the parking brake, sorry. Like I said, all the way on the right. I'll leave it idle throttle because that seems to be alright right now. Let's get us into Delta. Oh, this aircraft is beautiful. As it says on this Angel of the... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That was amazing. I didn't mean to click that. Whoopsies. I wonder when there'll be like a time, like if I put onto init or whatever, EINT, is there ever going to be rain that is heavy enough to actually make me go onto like high or whatever? Because that'd be interesting. Okay. So we're currently on Delta, as you can see. Alright, did Delta continue? No, that's Quebec on the right. Oh no. Oh no, we're good on Delta. Yeah, we're still on Delta. Take a right turn here. Oh, miserable Manchester. Lovely. Not sure why the taxi light did that crazy glare on those displays. That was very unusual. Didn't have that before. It's very weird. Delta's on the left now. I believe that rain has stopped. We can just turn that off. Oh, there we go. Cool, and then right. There is only turn to the right, so it's all good. And straight on here. I should come across the runway soon, and we will cross that. And that'll be this 2-3 right. I'm not sure if AI taking off or landing at the moment. Nah, it's all good. Let's watch when taxiing. I don't think these charts are up to date. Well, these ground charts are like synced up with UK2000. Right, runway's clear. And the rain started again. Nice. Because I really want to see that effect when the rain just like comes right at you. As in it goes up the windshield as you accelerate, because I really want to see that. I guess we could just do rolling takeoff, because of the way the runway is made. Hopefully there's no aircraft taking off down there. Looks all clear to me. Yeah. So we're coming off Delta now, and we're going to go straight onto Tango, which we're just about to reach on now. Like so. And as you can see, still. I need to go and find an update for that. I have installed maps, but apparently this haven't worked. Right, does this that take off? They really... Okay. We won't be looking at that. Oh god. We won't be looking at the screens. Should be alright. Alright, TGAS. Hopefully they know about that issue. And yeah, I think we're good to go. APU is not off. Well, not good to go. Everything else is fine though. Actually, we can take off as it cools down. So yeah, about 50%, and get the auto throttles armed. Make sure everything's all stabilised. There it is. Toga.
Check thrust.
There's that wash behind there, look at that. That looks wonderful. Ho. Right, centre line. Airspeed alive. Got those lights, 80 knots. Not sure what's up with them. Hopefully they go away after takeoff, I'm not sure. And look at those water. That's awesome. V1. Rotate. Cool. Okay, pause the rate to climb, gear up. Yeah, that's gone now. Nice. Not sure what's up with that. That can come off. Do right hand turn. Lovely. That rain effect is amazing. Does eat FPS. Or it may be the lights. Autopilot coming on.
Autopilot in command.
And then, yeah. Get rid of the HUD. Let's go wait for the speed to increase. And if we're going to look at that, there we go. You can't really see. 5,000 feet is our transition. That looks wonderful. Look at that immersion. And there's the shadow down there. Oh my god, you can't get any more sexy than that, can you, Flight Sim? That was a screenshot, and that, oh my god, that's amazing. Hopefully you guys get some good cinematics. Aircraft? I've just realised what the aircraft is doing. Ah. We'll set it straight to there. Right. I should have looked at what the waypoint it was going to. And the waypoint was the runway. That's weird. Right, we can bring the flaps up now. Cool. And tomato shade, please load in. Right, they're not coming up there, but I bet you they're coming. Right, yeah, all the immersion's gone. No. Oh, all the flaps are up there, that's probably why. Right, flaps are now up. And, oh, we forgot to do the, oh no, did we get to the before takeoff? I think we did. And before taxi. Keep forgetting this aircraft has a checklist page. Still need to get used to a checklist on the aircraft. Need to get used to a checklist, to be honest. Okay, we should be lining up very soon now. Right, we are meant to be holding at 5,000. We can't go any higher than 5,000 as waypoints. We should be holding at 5,000. We'll set standard soon. And hopefully the aircraft realises it can't go any higher than 5,000 because it is climbing at 4,000 feet per minute, I'd say. Yeah. See, like, now those knobs up there are not, they're better now. They're not green. It doesn't realise about the altitude restriction here. So it's standard. It thinks it's 10,000. There we go. Right, we'll forget about those altitude restrictions. We are flying though, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So I'll go to cinematics at 10,000. That view though. That's amazing. Alright, amazeballs. So yeah. Still got the 250, not max speed until 10,000, but yeah. It's forgotten everything else. Auto brakes are off and that's all good. And yeah, 10,000 we're going to set the seatbelt signs to auto. Now they're like super blue, not sure why that is. That is interesting. I guess they're just reflecting off the clouds and the sky out there. Right, we'll zoom this out to probably 80 nautical miles do. And then don't forget to turn the weather radar on. It's fine. We're in the clear now. There's 10,000 lights. Seatbelt signs to auto. We go to this view. Look at that, awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the takeoff, especially the immersion pack and the rain effect on the windshield there. And I'll see the descent in about 2 hours time into the flight. The flight is actually, I didn't say how long it's meant to be. You should have seen the bottom left hand corner at the start of the video. About 2 hours and 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll see you in the descent in 2 hours time, or 3 minutes for you. Enjoy the cinematics. I'll be doing the same type of cinematics as the last video, so nice calm and not upbeat. I hope you'll like that. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Malaga. We're currently passing, what's that, flight 160, and still at a nice speed of like 310 knots. Nice and fast, so we should be down to 250 by 10,000. We've been flying for 2 hours long, and I've tried to speed up, I did speed up the cruise speed, sorry, to Mach 0.87. It's got us back about a ground speed of like almost 500, was that? I can't remember. Either 500 or 600, I think it was 500. Yeah. So we got a bit earlier. Should arrive a bit earlier than what we expected. So yeah, that's awesome. We are currently doing the, what's it, the Volpe 1 kilo arrival, and pretty much literally just go straight south, kinda. Almost. I guess, yeah, 190, and we're just looping into 13 left. No, not left or right or anything. It's just 13, runway 13 into Malaga. Sorry. And yeah, it should be a nice approach. I haven't flown to Malaga for a while, actually. It's been a very long time since I was flown to Malaga, which I think maybe 2 months or so. So yeah, got the VSD on so we can see the way we descent down. You can see we're actually going to be descending about from Mar down to around here. These couple miles, 10 miles I believe. Around, yeah, I'd say. Yeah, 10 miles. Maybe 8 miles between those two waypoints. We descend very slowly. So that's probably where we'll just decelerate, sorry, a lot. Just to get to the approach speed. Speaking about the approach speed, obviously in a ref. And we'll land, what's the runway length here at this airport? 3,200 meters. I think we'll go away with flaps 25. We are very light, and wind correction will be fine at 5 knots. So that's our approach speed of 149. Flaps 25 for landing. And go Orbx 2. I know it's a long runway, but coming off a little early would be nicer. Let's double check whether we're at aircraft parts. Yeah, I think flaps 2 with flaps 25, sorry, and Orbx 2 I think is perfect with minimum reverse, or idle reverse, whatever you call it in the air, Boeing. So I think that's all good. And then we should park up about, is that terminal? I believe it's terminal 1 is where they park up with this aircraft. I can't remember, I may be wrong in saying this. I think there's so jetways, I think. But I could be wrong. Right, let's get some speed brakes out. Get us down to 240 knots. That's what the aircraft wants us to do. If I bring them in, does it decelerate or does it increase its speed? It does decelerate. And we've got a max speed of 2. Is there any speed restrictions on this approach? Actually, yeah, it's max 250 knots. The next waypoint in 5 miles. So we'll actually get down to like 250 then. Let's watch the speed brakes come out. There we go. Lovely. Awesome. And it's decelerating quite slowly though. Even though we're, what's that around 1,000 feet per minute the descent rate. Just slow down. It slows down slowly, if that makes sense. Right, I'm going to bring that up now. We are almost into our, well, I think we're on our base leg, I believe that's what it's called. So we're coming up to our final turn to line up with the runway. So I'm plugged in the ILS, I believe it's the ILS Zulu for 13, not the Yankee, the Zulu one. It's got a bit lower minimums, which we'll set in now. And the minimums that the Barrow will go for is 305. Sorry, 305. I should click reset to get it up. Sadly, we can't do that. We have to just, we'll do 310. We can't go into individual digits. It's every 10. That's quite annoying. The QNH is 1014. You get that up. Oh no, don't click that. We'll see. There we go. And transition altitude is 6,000 at this airport. Go to the VNAV page. Go back to the climb. I know it's the climb page, but I've got to set 6,000. For some reason, normally you set it in forecast, but forecast isn't an option for some reason. So yeah, go back to the legs page. And yeah, that's 10,000 feet now. We can bring the speed brakes, and lights coming on. Hopefully didn't get that weird. No, it's all good. Oh, tax light, sorry. Okay, landing left and right lights on, turn-offs can come on, taxis off. Nose gear isn't down yet. Hopefully I don't forget to turn those lights on. Yeah, it's quite remote, actually, looking at the scenery. There's a lot of farms, or just very dried, dried grass. Looking on the left side, it's a bit more lively. There's our little airplane on the shadow there. Yeah, as I say lively, I mean more like not livestock. What am I trying to say? Nature. I don't know. Greenery. There we go. That's a 200 knots. It wants to go down to. I believe there's another speed restriction. I can double check. 190 is it? No, there's no speed restrictions. It's just the aircraft doing its thing, really. Which will let it get down to 200. Right, if I look up, not up there, there's a flat limit thing down here. 230 knots is our max speed for flaps. Flaps 5. We can set flaps 1, which is 250. I'll set that now. Just keep it. To keep on the safe side, because that was that. Oh, now it's on to 190. Yeah, cool. Look at that lovely little view there. Where's the airport then? Nowhere to be seen. Cool. So also break 2. Landing flaps only 5 we will. And yeah. I mean, if you guys want to see the charts, I can probably try and get them up on here. Use airports and FMS. Complete. And then we are doing the, what was it, the Volpe 1 kilo. So next page, or page down, there we go. See if I can find out, probably gone past it, haven't I? No, it's not, it's a V. Next page, probably 1 kilo, and it is there. So that's our arrival there. Like the pink line is our what we got planned in, plugged in, and the black line is what the approach is. If I go back here, and if I can find the Zulu arrival, 413, there we go. That's our arrival. Just to give minimums on this charts. That'd be nice. Doesn't. Okay. Yeah, actually, there we go. It says decision height, but there's nothing there. So yeah. Got the speed brakes out. It's not decelerating. Can set flaps 5 now. That would help. There we go. That's getting a bit of deceleration there. But can I bring the spoilers? So that'd be nice. Yeah, I can. I'll arm it as well. Or speed brake, sorry, speed brake. Alright, we'll zoom in on each side again. Look at this lovely weather. And the sky's not crashed. This is the weather. No clouds to be seen inside. Let's bring them both down. That'll look a bit more realistic. There we go. Cool, down to 180 it wants to go to now. And what I'll do, as soon as the diamonds come alive, I'll hit the localizer button. We should be able to get that localizer very soon, actually. Hopefully. As soon as we turn left, we should be in range for that. About to pass 6,000 feet, which will set QNH, which is 1014. I believe the airport is through that gap. I can't quite remember. I haven't done this approach in a while, so I need to. I'm not really familiar with the approach again. I haven't done the approach from the land for a very long time. And yes, we do go through a gap between the mountains. I think it's that one right there, or it's this one here. Looking at the charts. There we go. That's all. Okay, we got one more little left turn, but I think it'll be called final approach by now. Let's bring this down to what's our ILS starts at 4,200 apparently, so we'll set that. The go round altitude is or missed approach, whatever you want to call it. Is what's that? 220. Yeah, 2,200. So actually, we'll set that. That'd be nice. like so. Cool. The aircraft's a little bit below the VNAV there, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're going to this gap here. And the airport is, I think, is around there. So we go through there and then turn left. Yeah, cool. We should be on the ILS by this gap between the mountains, which would be good. Cool. So we calculated 2 hours and 23 minutes of flight time. 2 hours and 10 minutes now. So we're definitely going to arrive a lot earlier, which is nice. So that extra 0.02 on the max speed was nice. Probably done a bit of a faster approach speed here. But there you go. So the aircraft calculated. So yeah, we're pretty much just have to hold it this. Oh, there's the diamonds on the glide slope. And we're just going on the localizer then. Cool. Nice. You see, we're on the glide slope there, and the localizer. It's around about 2 circles off. We got our descent rate minus 300 feet per minute. It's a bit slow. And you can see our DME from the airport. It's kind of quite small text actually. See if that helps. The green text might not come out very well. There you go, 24 DME, and heading on 133, which is what I might set actually. Which we missed approach heading is just the left turn at 102 anyway. So 133 set. And still don't have the airport on the site. It's a bit hazy, I think that's what the term's called. Visibility isn't astonishing, but still can't see the airport. Just slightly to the left, somewhere over there. But yeah. And we've got the localizer and this little box, which pretty much meaning going to line up with it soon. And now it's out of the box, which I have no idea what it means. I don't know what the box means. But pretty much we will line up. It's caught it. So as soon as I lined up the localizer, I'm going to activate the ILS. Even though the aircraft is flying the ILS path instead of the VNAV, as you can see it's a bit below the VNAV, quite a bit. But yeah, I wasn't allowed to go above 5,000, below 5,000 feet at these next couple of waypoints. Actually, no, that was the VNAV. Sorry. Now the glide slope's coming. Yeah, so we had to hold at 5,000 feet, for like, what was that? 2 miles, 2.5 miles, which is fine. But it should be pointing straight at the airport now. Yeah, still can't see it. Which is fine. Actually, looking at the charts, it's just over this little hill bit. And, actually, is that it? Really in the far distance? I can't tell. Who cares? Well, it's nice to find the airport, but it's not needed right now. We got the ILS. Right, turn the approach on. So as soon as we catch the glide slope, we'll get right onto the ILS. There's no ATC restricting us from doing that. That's fine. There's 17 DME from the airport. Now we can also just zoom in. There we go. Nice. I believe it's descending again as it's gone past that waypoint. Descend down to like 4,000, I think. Why is my aircraft not coming up on these charts? That's weird.
500.
Oh, I understand. There we go. Yeah, I got it. Cool. Some auto-gen loading in. Still no airport. And there's the glide slope. We need to really bring out some flaps and gear down. So we may stall the aircraft. So gear down, flaps 15. There was some checklists. I keep saying I forget to do these checklists in this aircraft. So flaps 25 is our final approach speed. And what was our approach speed, wasn't it? 149. We'll stay at 170 for now, but 149 is our final approach speed. Cool. What's that, flaps 20? Nice. Yeah, I did bring the gear out very early, but we were maybe stalling. had to bring the gear down to bring out some extra flaps. But now the gear's down, I bring these lights on. Taxi can stay off. Oh sorry, click the wrong button. There we go, nice. A lot better weather than Manchester. Manchester's clouds and raining, and now it's just beautiful. Look at all that auto gen down there. Now that thing's come up without the actual display. There we go. Looks amazing. Alright, that's 4,000 feet. I'll zoom in at a certain distance, see the airport charts, do it there. It's because we've still got the HUD up, it's fine. As soon as we get visual, I think, is that the runway? I have the airfield in sight, but the runway is very faint. So that's alright. The airport elevation is only 50 feet, but we are like descending with the terrain. You can see we're only 2,000 feet above the terrain right now. This should drop as soon as we pass this little hill. So yeah. Actually looking at that our time is now coming up to like whatever PFPX calculated because of our little tiny approach speeds. See now that altitude on above the ground is just going up. I think it's just gone up. There we go. It's gone up, going up. Yeah, there you go. There's a little hilly approach fast. Cool. So it's almost 70 at me. About to pass our go around altitude. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. There we go. And 149, final approach speed. Oh god, that scrolls fast. Flaps 25. Bye bye auto throttle. Lovely. My aircraft, with the auto throttle, I accidentally just disengaged the auto brakes, oopsies. Right, it's up a bit. That helped the deceleration. Watch the speed. Keep the nose coming up. A bit to the left would be nice, just looking at that visually. Winds, I think the wind's a bit variable, I'm not sure. And the winds are bouncing about a bit. Especially looking at that flight director, well, whatever it's called in the HUD there. Right, all good. That approach, got the city on the left. Right, should we go sneaky wing view? Hey, the conditions aren't amazing. Well, the conditions aren't bad, so we don't get the awesome immersion pack. I'm asking for bad weather. I'll start bringing the throttles up now. We are getting a bit low here. Cool. It's going to trim a bit just to help that. Nice. That's helped a lot. Cool. So let's say we have been told that we are clear to land. I swear I had ultimate traffic live running. I do. I don't see much traffic on the airport unless the HUD's in the way to see that.
500.
Check. I'll nose down a bit. Now I can bring it up again.
400. Approaching minimums.
Now concentration. Did it say minimums and 300 at the same time? Continue.
200.
Nose down, nose down. To the left. Not sure when on with the ND just then.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, too much of a flare. Way too much. And welcome to Málaga. ND, what are you doing? Haven't been to this airport in a while. There we go, we've got that deceleration. Look at that, looks wonderful. It's the airport in the background. Centre line, thank you. Reverses in. And my braking. We'll take the fast exit here. I'm pretty much parking up here. If I just double check where we are, technically parking. Cool. Parking stands will be nice. Okay. Right, we'll set down the aircraft now. 20 knots will be nice. And we'll clear up. Awesome. Right. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, pretty much 2 minutes earlier than what PFPX calculated. So yeah. I'll reset some stuff here. Get rid of you. That's all good. And right. Did I just miss my gate? Yes, I did. I'll quickly sneak in. I don't know what gate number this is. 18. Right, well, I saved it. It's all good. Let's brake 2 off. There we go, like so. Awesome. I'll just try and line it up a bit better here. There we go, lovely. Right, sorry about blinding you. But didn't have time to start the APU because of my terrible... Well, it's a really quick exit, to be honest. And we exited right next to the gate. I didn't really have time to start the APU. So straight to external power we go. And that is now on. That can go. Bye-bye to you. FMCs are just gone. Why? That's just weird. And that wasn't very good parking. I'm very sorry, GSX, for disappointing you. But that gate was very close to where we exited. I didn't really expect it to be that close, actually. Right, beacon light can now come off. Seatbelt signs 2 are off. And IRS is, we're doing a quite a big shutdown here. So we'll just turn off some things that really need to be turned on. Like so. Request boarding. Now, is it Control J? It is, sadly. And that doesn't matter anyway. Nice. So, welcome to Malaga. Hope you guys enjoyed that flight. Is it, what's that engine noise? There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that flight. I will see you in the next video. And, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this new cinematic music and, like, viewing things. If you guys really like that, you don't like it, let me know in the comments. Just so I can, just feedback, really constructive feedback. See if we go back to the old music style, or if you like this nice, calmer music. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be in the next video next week, and I'm not sure what that will be. 787 again? Maybe. It is pretty much a wonderful, most beautiful plane I've ever seen. And as it says, the angel of the sky. Right, that's the end of the video. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed, and bye bye for now.